Hey, what is going on, guys? So it is Monday. It's time for a new video, and this video is called Stop Waiting Till Monday. So it's kind of funny, right? Because I make these videos for you on Monday, but it seems that your drive is just down on Mondays. And I see a lot of the times people want to start something. They say, I'll start on Monday, and it just doesn't happen. So what I want you to start doing going forward is start at that moment that you feel it's time to get started. So I'm going to give you guys a little example. I watched this movie just recently, a few days ago. It's called Game Changers. And the premise of the movie is this athlete who was injured, wanted to recover as fast as possible, and found out that there's a lot of vegans and people who the majority of their diet is from plants, and they're healing really fast, and they're actually really strong. So contrary to what we believe, right, that you got to eat meat to be strong. So I watched the movie, and after being about an hour into the movie, I decided that I was gonna stop eating meat at that instant, because I know that if I saved it for Monday, I probably would have not had that same drive. And so far I am on day 4. So I already had my lunch today. My lunch was bran cereal mixed with oatmeal, mixed with blueberries, bananas, protein powder, cinnamon, I believe, and oat milk. And so that was everything that was in there. And then I had 2 pieces of whole grain bread with peanut butter on it. And so far I've been doing really well. The documentary goes over the healing factor of eating plant-based and how fast you recover and how you have more endurance. So here's the thing, there's absolutely placebo effects to anything, but I went to the gym. This was yesterday, which was my 3rd day of not eating meat, and typically I work out for about an hour and a half, and then I'm ready to go home. Like, I just feel like, okay, I've pretty much expended all the energy I have, and it's time to head out. Yesterday, however, I was working out for what I thought was an hour and a half. I really wasn't keeping track of the time, and I felt like I had a ton of energy, so I actually I just kept throwing in exercises until I felt like it was time for me to be out of energy, and that just didn't happen. So I finished my workout, and when I take a look at the time, I had actually been working out for 2 hours and 40 minutes. I don't really know how to explain that, but I can tell you that I had tons of energy and I felt amazing. My drive behind doing this is that I always like to challenge myself, and so this has actually been pretty easy. It's not much of a challenge, but I really wanted to get my blood work taken again. So my cholesterol the last time I got it taken was 207, which I was not concerned about, but I'd like to see if there's some changes. According to the documentary, there was quite a few people who did this diet, and their blood pressure lowered down, their cholesterol dropped. So I'm looking forward to those results. So anyway, guys, please stop waiting until Monday to get things done. There's a truck coming by. Just so you have an idea, because I like to do research, I wanted to see which day of the week is the worst day of the week for us, and it happens to be Tuesday. And so I'm gonna tell you, I think the reason why Tuesday is the worst day of the week for us is because we planned on doing something on Monday and we never did it. So let's just get started right away. If anything, if you were wondering, the best day of the week happens to be Saturday. So going forward, I would really set any of the goals that you're planning. If you can't start that day for whatever reason, that's really going to be your best bet. But if you can't start that day, try and start it on a Saturday and see if that increases your mood, or if you actually get it done this time. All right, guys, well, have a great week, and I'll talk to you soon.